parish's perspective as to what will alter the evacuation. What is the plan? What are the goals to alter the evacuation? Because many of you are not in your homes. Many of you want to get back and return to your home, and we understand that. Our thought, and John Boudreaux and I met this morning and discussed this for quite some time, that there's kind of two things happening. And one is the sinkhole, in addition is the gas. What we're going to look for is some kind of expert opinions from either the Shaw Group and hopefully to run it by the scientific group, to when they continue to gather this information out of the well and what's going on, as to when they can give us a scientific, I guess, prediction as to worst case scenario where it won't affect or potentially affect the residential areas and the roadway in question. So we're looking for them to not just give us theories and hypotheses about what they think, but tell us good hard evidence based upon scientific data, what they expect, and worst case scenario, we do not think it will affect the residential area, or if it does, we'll keep this thing in place. So we're expecting some information from them. Hopefully that's coming in sometime in the near future, because they have been collecting a lot of data. Now, whether or not, you know, the data they present to us allows us to alleviate the evacuation, we don't know yet. But we're going to err on the side of caution rather than just to lift the evacuation. Secondly is, when can we find out a monitoring plan in place to monitor this gas? We've been promised on several occasions that these vent wells would find gas and would start the process of venting the gas, and we thought by this time we would have the venting underway. We've not had any venting of the gas as of yet. We've been told pretty routinely that everybody anticipates that there's free gas in the water aquifer, but we've not vented any of the gas yet. So until we can get some of these vent wells located in the proper areas, venting gas, reducing that free gas in the aquifer, reducing that risk, and a monitoring plan in place that's acceptable, that will alleviate that potential risk in the community, that's an issue that we're waiting for. So I want you to understand, it's not with a situation, and I know you read the paper and saying, well, we're waiting on this, we're waiting on that. We are. This is information that we have. Parish doesn't have the resources to provide this type of expertise. Being totally honest with you, we don't have the funding to drill vent wells. We don't have the funding to provide and hire all of the related experts that they have on staff, either that the state can do or hopefully Texas Prime can eventually provide. So we are expecting and relying on their expert analysis to assist us so we can make these recommendations and make these evacuation orders. So that's where it stands. And those are the things that we're looking for. So with that, we'll call Mr. Steve Schutz. He's the Secretary of the Department of Natural Resources,